Since Nigeria's independence in 1960, about 6 local government areas of Taraba State are yet to be connected to the national grid. It has been the desire of various administrations in the state to connect the 6 affected local governments to the national grid. But time and time again, their efforts did not yield the anticipated results. But the recent inauguration of the Kashimbila Multipurpose Dam, a 40-megawatt hydropower station and associated 132 kV switchyard, transmission line and distribution substation Phase 1 project located in Takum local government of Taraba State will boost power generation of the state. Governor Abu Kefas and members of the State Assembly visited the site of Kashimbila Multipurpose Dam for first-hand information that would assist the state in the area of power generation. The inauguration of the Kashimbila power station could not have come at a better time as President Bola Tinubu signed into law the Electric Power Bill. The governor, after a closed-door meeting with the contractors handling the project, said he was pleased with the work done and expressed optimism on the huge benefit the 40-megawatt hydropower plant would be to the state. Governor Kefas also commended President Bola Tinubu for his assent to the electricity bill, which authorizes states, companies, and individuals to generate, transmit and distribute electricity. The governor said his government is willing to partner with the federal government to ensure that the potential of the multipurpose 40-megawatt Kashimbila hydropower dam is fully harnessed for wealth creation in Taraba State and the nation at large.
This is an assessment visit of some of the facilities and nature, to assess nature and to see what we can do to attract people to Taraba. You can see it by yourself that everything that the government needs to make life comfortable, bearable for the people is here. You don't need anything anywhere. All that is required is good leadership, for one to be focused and to have a sense of direction. And as you know, I'm here to serve the people, to give back to the people what belongs to the people. So what I'm doing is part of things I want to do within the first 100 days. Things I need to intervene immediately, I intervene. Things I need to assess, to prepare and propose for future development, I'm also taking note of some of these things. I believe that by next week I'm going to embark on visit to all the local governments. So by the time I finish, then Taraba will begin to see a new thing happening here. So I'm happy that I have this opportunity to turn things around in Taraba. I believe that with the team of leadership we have in the House of Assembly and with people that we're going to appoint as commissioners, there are people that who want to be part of this development. So this visit has also afforded me the opportunity to see certain things by myself. So in the nearest future, Taraba people will begin to see the dividends of democracy. So that is why we're here.
He announced his government's plan to resettle communities displaced from the power project site.
I'm very much aware. This is very, very simple. This dam can create a lot of jobs, create a lot of opportunity for our people. Now, The issue of resettlement is not a problem. I'm going to solve that problem within the shortest time. We'll create a place for them. They are all our people. We'll build something for them where they can stay comfortably, and then we'll begin to look into this area. So for the purpose in which the dam is built, it will be well utilized, and the contractors that are here have already worked out so many things. So some of those things I won't be able to discuss them here, but I believe that within the shortest time people begin to see good things coming out from this place. So let the people be at peace. We will not make life difficult for them. That's why we're here.
Some of the stakeholders thanked the governor for the visit, expressing their optimism that the project will profit the host community economically.
The Kashimbila Dam is sited in Takum 2, although it's all Takum local government. Energy is the most important component for any meaningful infrastructural development. For any meaningful industrialization, you need power, you need energy. Whether it's gas, whether it's turbine, whatever form of energy, you cannot develop, you cannot industrialize without energy. So crucial to the development of Taraba is the investment in the energy sector. So I think for Takum local government and for my constituency, it is very, very crucial and it's important to us, and we are grateful that he has recognized the value of the energy sector in Takum. So we're very happy that he came, we're happy he inspected it. We're looking forward to seeing meaningful improvements in energy so that we can have industries in Takum. Advocacy. You know, first of all, we're grateful that God gave us a governor that is responsive to the agitation of his people. If you remember, just about a week ago, we moved the matter of urgent public importance about security. And the next week, he came to Takum with all the all the heads of the security agencies in Takum. Do you understand? He provided relief materials for the displaced communities in that area. So we're very, very happy that our governor listens to the cries and pleas of his people. You know, we give him kudos for the quick response. And definitely, we don't even need to agitate for power. He's already inspecting the sites on his own. He's already making the moves to consolidate on the gains that has been established by the previous administration. So I think it's needless for us to go on advocacy when it is very clear that the governor has already made energy his priority. You know, it will be pointless to advocate for what is already being done.
I want to thank the Executive Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Agbukefas, for finding Takum people worthy, just as he visited today, immediately after the case of the issue of insecurity came up. Just as he earlier stated on his speech that he will take security as a thing of serious. And if you can see the way he visited Takum, he went around Takum, all the crisis area, for the sake of the peace he wants. Now, the benefit of this dam to the state is this. First, we will be enjoying the light now as President Tinubu has signed into law for states to generate their own power. So by the grace of God, the Kashimbila Dam will now expand its scope to the whole of the state that has been done so far. By the special grace of God, we know His Excellency will interface with the federal government to maximize the potential of the dam. In a situation whereby he will increase the energy being generated by the dam so that the state at large can benefit from it. However, this will equally give us the increase in our revenue in the state. And this revenue, when generated, will help the state government as well continue the developmental strive and make it a kind of a big way of developing the state at large. And also have all these minor fishermen coming around to use the river for fishing, so also it will boost the economy of the immediate local government. And also farmers can use it for dry season irrigation, which will also boost the economic of the agri aspect of the local government where this dam is being situated. Yes, by the special grace of God, His Excellency has given the youth the maximum priority, and he has assured us that he's going to carry the youth among, he will carry the youth. So by the special grace of God, our expectations are high, and our hopes too are high. We expect very high from His Excellency Dr. Agbo-Kefas. We are very, very, very optimistic that he's going to carry the youth on. Thank you.
Please, sorry, you follow up, please. There is this outcry presently going on now that stakeholders in Taraba State are trying to marginalize the youth in the area of appointment, because the governor promised that 80% of the youth will form his cabinet. But from the stakeholders' angle, the reverse is now being the case. What are you to say on that?
Yes, His Excellency Dr. Agbo-Kefas is a man of his words. That's why virtually all the youth in the state, you can see celebration all over the place. So we are happy because he will actually stand for the youth. And by the grace of God, we are not looking down on the stakeholders, but we are hopeful on His Excellency the Executive Governor that he's going to stand by his word and stand for the youth.
Meanwhile, government businesses will soon kickstart in Taraba State as the state lawmakers have cleared the commissioners' nominees sent to them by Governor Agbo-Kefas.
Yakubu was also screened. Mary Sijen, she was also screened in absentia, was stood in by a member representing Karim 1. Mr. Daniel Ishaya, BSc Education from Ibi, was also screened. Number 20, Comrade Nosa Luka, was also screened. Number 21, Mr. Joseph Joshua from Takum, was also screened. Is it what transpired at the committee of the whole? Those in favor to say aye. Those against say nay. Ayes have it. We can now go into confirmation. Mr. Samuel Nonso from Sardona has confirmed as a commissioner in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 4, Dr. Agostina Godwin, PhD Education. She is held from Jalingo, Ministry designated Minister of Education, should be confirmed as a commissioner in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor to say aye. Those against say nay. Ayes have it. Ms. Dr. Agostina Godwin from Jalingo confirmed as a commissioner to be appointed in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 5, Engineer Naomi Tanko from Ukari, PhD Energy and Economic, Ukari Local Government Ministry designated Energy and Economic Development, that impressed the gathering yesterday, should be confirmed as a commissioner in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor should say aye. Those again say no. Ayes have it. Engineer Naomi Tanko from Ukari, she is confirmed as a commissioner to be appointed in the Taraba State Executive Council. Number 6, Mrs. Aisha Abdulaziz K. Barde, she has a BSc in Economic. Geology, sorry. She has a BSc in Geology and she hails from Zing. She is posted, she'll be posted to Environment Climate Change. Should be confirmed as a commissioner to be appointed in the Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor to say aye. Those against say nay. Mrs. Aisha Abdulaziz K. Barde confirmed as a commissioner to be appointed in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 7, Dr. Sarah Anok. She has a PhD in accounting and finance. and she was born from Wukari local government. She is designated to be a Commissioner for Finance and Budget and Economic Planning. Be confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor to say aye. Those against to say nay. Dr. Sarah Anok Adi, she is confirmed as a Commissioner. Thank you. Number 8, Honorable Joseph Titus Nagombi. He has a MA in Conflict and Security Studies. He is from Gashaka Local Government. Proposed ministry is Heritage and Ecotourism. Be confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor to say aye. Those against say no. Ayes have it. Pastor Nagombe Titus of Gashaka Local Government now confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 9, Dr. Bodia Gamshia Burma, MBBS. He hailed from Donga. Proposed ministry held be confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. Ayes have it. Now, Mr. Bodia Gamshia Purma, MBBS Donga Local Government, proposed ministry held confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 10, Mrs. Zainab Usman Jalingo. She has a Master in Business and Commercial Law. She hails from Jalingo Local Government. Proposed ministry is Information and Reorientation. Be confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. Ayes have it. Mrs. Zainab Usman Jalingo now confirmed as the Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 11, Yakubu Mekasua San, LLB, BA, Ukari, Proposed Ministry of Justice. Be confirmed as a Commissioner in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. Ayes have it. Now, Yakubu Mekasua SAN confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 12, Mr. Habu James Philip has a HND in Lab Science Technology. He is from Bali Local Government. Proposed Ministry Cooperative Poverty Alleviation be confirmed as a Commissioner. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. Now, Mr. Habu Philip James from Bali confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 14, Mr. Usman Muslim Abdullahi, PAC Chemistry. He is from Gasol. Proposed Ministry Science and Technology to be confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor say aye, and those against say nay. Ayes have it. Now, Mr. Usman Muslim Abdullahi from Gasol confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 15, Honorable Savio Bajolin Noku. He has a Master's in Peace and Conflict Resolution Studies. He is from Ardokola Local Government. Proposed Ministry Special Duties and Social Services. Now be confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor say aye. Against say nay. Ayes have it. Now Mr. Savio Bajolin Noku from Ardokola has confirmed. He is confirmed as appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. 16. Okay. 16. Dr. Plista Irarima Musa, PhD Education. She's from USA Social Justice to be confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor say aye. Against say nay. Ayes have it. Now, Dr. Plista Irarima Musa from USA confirmed as a Commissioner for Appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Mr. Yakubu S. Yakubu He has an MBA in Business and Administration. He is from Takum local government. Proposed Ministry, Transport and Development, to be confirmed as a commissioner for appointment into the Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor, say aye. Against, say nay. Ayes have it. Now, Mr. Yakubu S. Yakubu from Takum is confirmed as a commissioner for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 18, Mrs. Mary Sichen. She has a BSc in accounting from Karenda Middle. Ministry proposed Women Child Development to be confirmed as a commissioner for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Though she was screened in absentia, should be confirmed for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council, that well defended by her member. The lady that we screened in absentia should be confirmed as appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor say aye. Again, say nay. Ayes have it. Now, even though Mrs. Mary Sijen screened in absentia, she is confirmed for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Number 19, Mr. Daniel Ishaya. Mr. Daniel Ishaya Gani is not there. From Ibi, and you are from Okari, who has a BSc, and he proposed to demand the water management and aquatic affairs be confirmed as a commissioner for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor should say aye. Against, you say nay. Ayes have it. Now, Mr. Daniel Ishaya, not Gani, Daniel Ishaya, not from Ukari, from Ibi, now confirmed as a commissioner for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. 20, Comrade, Madam, is it Nosa or Musa? Here they write Nosa. Comrade Mose Luka Canton, who has a BSc in Development Studies, Kurumi Local Government, proposed ministry, the mighty ministry, who she inherited by his brother, Works and Infrastructural Development, be confirmed as a commissioner for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor say aye. Against, say nay. Ayes have it. Now, Comrade Mose Luka, MSc Development from Kurumi, proposed ministry, Works and Infrastructural Development, confirmed as a commissioner for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Last but not the least, Mr. Joseph Joshua from Takum be confirmed as a commissioner for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Those in favor say aye. Against, say nay. Against, say nay. Ayes have it. Now, Mr. Joseph Joshua from Takum is confirmed as a commissioner for appointment in Taraba State Executive Council. Thank you. Thank you. Madam Clerk, you can now communicate to His Excellency for the resolution and approval of the 21 executive nominations.
Addressing journalists at the end of the exercise, the chairman of the House Committee on Information, Nelson Len, said the House is impressed with the level of competency. He explained that there was oversight error as there was no nominee from Yoro, local government area of the state.
21 nominees were sent into the House by the Executive Governor for screening and confirmation, which few minutes ago we just concluded the process. I will tell you, from what you asked is not an oversight. I want to assure you the Executive Governor is fully aware of this and is working on it. And I assure you, and I assure the people of Yoro, that he's going to come up with something to represent them. It is their constitutional right, and it is stated in the Constitution as well, that at least
a nominee of commissioner, one from each local government, should be represented. And I want to tell you the governor is fully aware of that and he's working on that.
He commended the governor for attaching the portfolios of the nominees, which he believed helped the lawmakers to ask specific questions to ascertain their level of competence.
Thank you very much. Regarding the impression of the members of the House concerning the commissioner nominees, I must tell you, the House is very much impressed with this set of nominees. You can tell for yourself, this wasn't just a mere exercise. They were thoroughly screened, and you can tell from what they presented before the House, they are well experienced and vast in areas where they are posted to serve. And I want to assure you and I want to let you know that this particular House will work hand in hand to see that these nominees, by the time they are being sworn in, they deliver on their mandate. This is the first time, if I am not quoted wrong, that nominees are sent into the House with portfolios attached to them. This is for the purpose of being concise on questions that should be asked to those nominees. And you will believe me that they did very well, and the House are very impressed with their performance.
The House also approved over 40 advisors for the governor. Event watchers are now commending Governor Kefas for the steps so far taken since he took oath of office to reposition the state economically.